So we're up to another game 3, all these close games.
Yeah, they're going quite long, these games at the moment, aren't they, in terms of... I think a lot of it might be just to go with the dice roll.
Do you think Sean could have done anything to his sideboard for going first?
Going first, he might have access to something like Slaughter games for John Sphinx's Revelations, but I don't think that that's a hugely...
It's like he's upside down swamp.
Yeah, it does. That might be something to do with his shuffling, but it's... I think it's probably not the best card to bring against Jonathan, because he's just more...
No red source yet for him?
Well, not yet, but... I can't see that holding up for much longer. I mean, Sean does have a lot of... he does have quite a lot of red
No red source, no 2-drop.
Yeah, the 2-drop's very... 2-drop's really not great for him that he's not got that. I'd guess that his hand's full of, like, messengers and burn at that point, to tell you the truth. John burning a Thought Scour main phase here. Whether he was digging for land or not, I honestly don't know, but... might just have been the most efficient use of his mana available. Probably seeing if he could Thought Scour into a pillar or something like that.
I imagine so, yeah. And because he didn't, he decided to play his second Hallowed Fountain.
And interesting from Sean, that's a Vampire Nighthawk that's come down for him there, which, to be honest, is pretty good against any non-Searing Spear card from Jonathan's deck. It's going to obviously beat pretty much anything up in combat, and he did get beat up by an army of really bad creatures in the last game.
So you're thinking that was his sideboard card then?
It's possible, although it's not out of the ordinary to main deck maybe 1 or 2 Vampire Nighthawks anyway. That's Mizian Mortars coming from Jonathan there. I think again that's more than likely a one-off.
So Sean, where's your red sources of mana?
We're definitely looking for them, aren't we? And it looks like he's struggling here.
What's this going to mean? No Hell Riders?
Certainly no Hell Riders. He needs 2 red sources for that. So it's like no Hell Rider means he's leaning on Messenger very heavily, which is dangerous against a deck with 4 Pillar of Flames, the amount of draw that John can put up. But there we go. Blood Crypt. So, no Aristocrat. So it looks like, just looking from Sean's hand there, I think I can see a Hell Rider and a Searing Spear. So you'd have to question whether that was a bit of a dodgy keep from Sean there.
Well, he's not. He would have played a Blood Crypt out if he had it opening hand. So.
Especially when he didn't have a 2-drop. That's Rakdok's Charm there, just removing Jonathan's graveyard from the game.
I think again, probably a bit premature. Surely you wait for a...
Maybe he just figured that the gateway was open for it, then he just went for it. Might just have been a I have to play something, I suppose, at that point. But he certainly has got a very suboptimal draw this game, from what we can see.
And that's largely the difference between your average player and your amazing player. Is your average player will see the sort of land and spells and keep it, and not really think about what he's going to be doing on the first 4 turns.
Yeah, I mean, he got a very clunky draw here, and the fact that that Restoration Angel's just come down unabated to eat the, Digraph Gold there. Tragic Slip's taken down the Angel, but this board situation is exactly what Jonathan wants to happen at this point.
So because we've got no card advantage really in Sean's deck, it's simply a case of playing off the top of the deck at this point.
Pretty much. Gravecrawler's a sort of pseudo source of card advantage because he just gets to play it all the time. Another Angel from Jonathan now. So hard for a burn deck to deal with that card. It's like 4 toughness is just huge. And in for 3. I imagine we're going to see... Jonathan gum up the works a little bit here.
He's got a blue spell in his hand, so it could be an Augur.
That's a Staticaster, which is going to take out both the Gravecrawlers. It looks like Sean does have the option of burning his own Gravecrawler here to stop the effect, but I don't think that that's really in his mind at this point. So away go the Gravecrawlers. And Sean's in all sorts of trouble here now.
That's certainly, again, it's like nice with the Staticaster just to be able to cast an angel afterwards and untap the Staticaster.
Yep, that's always a good thing for him to do. That Hellrider is currently stuck in his hand, so quick drain off of Geralt's Messenger there. And let's see what John comes up with for this turn.
Well, he can certainly end the game quite quickly here.
Yeah, he does have a Devil's Play in his deck, so he certainly has the option to just go burn you, untap, burn you. So it's not like Jonathan can't win the game quickly either. Of course, it might also come back to Sean burning that Rakdos Charm maybe a little bit too early there. You generally want to try and get some sort of value with Rakdos Charm. It's like if Jonathan plays a Snapcaster Mage, then play it, or if he plays a Moorland Horn just to do it. Oh, here we go. Yep, Jonathan is bringing out the burn. Here we go. 6-point Devil's Play right there. And since John's got the 3 red in play already, he's threatening lethal next turn with that Devil's Play. Straight up blaze you to the face. That's what it looks like this is going to turn into. In with the Messenger, and he's going to play both his Grave Crawlers back. That's not going to help him. So unless he's got ultimate price, Jonathan Randle's going to move to 6-0, and he's going to be able to ID himself into the top 8 here.
But as always, you don't scoop unless your opponent actually does kill you.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what people can miss.
Oh yeah. There you go, 3 red. Oh, got an untap. How about I attack for 3 first? There we go. And there we go. How about the remaining 3 through the Flashback Devil's Play? Okay. And that is it. Jonathan Randle is going to move to 6-0, and we'll get these guys for a sit-down interview and see you for round 7.